welcome back everybody. What is going on here rhythmically? So in this video, I'm going to be showing you 4 ways that, you just heard them. I'm going to show you 4 ways that you can play to one click, because the click was the same all the way through. And you can have 4 different grooves, and they all relate to the click, as you just heard. I'm going to explain. But what this falls under is a category or a aspect of music we call rhythmic modulation. And what does that mean exactly? It means that we're going to change the way that we relate to the same pulse, the same tempo, the same click, and we're going to play different meters or different feels. You can think of these as just like kind of different shapes in music. You just heard them, so I hope you got that, and if you didn't, it's okay. You can either go back and watch it again, and I'm going to still explain everything. We're going to do it again, and I'll draw your attention to the various aspects, and I'll explain what's going on. So welcome back to World Drum Club. I'm Kalani, your host and teacher, and if at any point you find yourself liking this video, please like it, subscribe, hit the bell, so you get notifications. All right, so what's happening here? We have a click, simple click, and what is this, 80? Yeah, it's 80 beats a minute. And you'll hear there's a little kind of extra high pitch on the fourth or the first of every 4, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to really pay attention to that too much. You can if you want. What we're going to do is walk through several iterations. I'm going to speak through them first, and then I'll go back to playing. So the first thing we did is just look at a 4/4 rhythm. 2, 3, just like this. 2, 2, ba, 2, 2, 2, ba, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it's a 4/4, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and da, dee, da, dee, da, dee, da, dee, right? 8 eighth notes. What we did there on the first type of modulation is we changed the meter. So we keep the 8th note the same, da, dee, da, dee, da, dee, da, dee. But instead of groups of 4, like groups of 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we're going to group them in 3s. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Doom, doom, ba, doom, 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 ba, doom, dan, 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 deen, da, deen, da, deen, da, deen, da, dee, dee, da, dee, dee. And you could play anything that relates to that 3. 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, ba, 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 beep, 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 beep. 1, 2, 3, don't, ding, don't, ding, don't, ding, don't, ding, don't, doom, ba, goom, goom. So it could be a super slow shuffle, a super slow shuffle, easy for you to say. It could be a really slow shuffle. It could be a waltz. It could be like a 12/8 feel. Anything that fits with that 3 is on the table or on the congas, as it were. All right, so I'm going to play those 2 iterations. Just listen. I'll play something. Not sure what. Here goes. And we have the regular shaker. Straight shaker. 2 and D, 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 D. 2, ready. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2. Now let's go to 3. 1, 2, and 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you heard it, you get the idea. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. Let's move on. And how we're going to move on is we're going to rhythmically modulate to a 3-based to the pulse. So what does that mean? I want to play the shakers for you because the shakers are kind of key in this. So we first have the shaker you just heard, 3 and 4 and it's a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and a 2. And then we're going to go to this shaker. Because we're going to switch to triplets. So this is our 3-bass to the same pulse, right? 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Right? Same pulse. So we can go, with any triplet-based rhythm here. Kind of a 12/8, right? Now from here we're going to modulate, and the shaker's kind of a key. We're going to take the 3s in pop beep beep pop beep beep pop beep beep pop beep beep, and then I'm going to do the opposite of what I did in the first part. We're going to take 3s and we're going to phrase in groups of 4. Here it comes. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. 2 3 1 2 3. All right. So, to me, that is pretty exciting. Okay, so I'll play the 3 side. Starting with the 3. Actually, I'm going to start on the first one, and then I'm going to go into the 3s so you can hear it again. And what I'm doing to make that transition from duple meter to triple meter, from a 2-based subdivision to a 3-based subdivision, is I'm just going to play triplet. So when we're here, right? 1 and 2 and so I'm going to do that, and I'll try to switch the shaker too. Okay, here we go. Now let's go to groups of 4. All right, did you guys catch that? Don't worry if you didn't. All right, so just to review, and then I'm going to play again. I'll go through all this. To review, we've got 4 iterations, 4 meters, and they could sound like, if you don't know what's going on, it might sound like I'm completely changing the tempo or whatever. But believe me, you guys can hear the click, so you know it's all relating to the click. Some of it's easier than others. Some aspects of this is easier than in other aspects. But what I want you guys to do is just try this. This is at 80 beats a minute. It's just a simple click. You can try all this stuff and see how you do, and then practice and explore. And there's more ways that you can relate to this stuff than what I'm showing you right here. I'm just showing you 4. So we have the basic 4/4, and then we turn that into a 3. Right, 3 phrasing. It was still duple meter, kind of like split the beat evenly with the 8th note. Then we go to triplets on the pulse, right? And then we turn that into phrasing of 4, right? Let's try it. Do you like it yet? Have you hit the bell? Subscribe, hit the bell, and see us at patreon.com where you can support the channel and connect with me more. All right, I'm Kalani. I want to thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you're excited about this. I think this is pretty cool. It's something that I would recommend any musician practice. You don't have to be a drummer. You know, you don't have to be an elite musician. You could be a non-drummer and still do this. I'm going to leave that at that before I get in too much trouble. All right, you guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up. Like I said, see me at patreon.com/Kalani. Have fun practicing music, and then go play for somebody and cheer them up and help brighten up somebody's day. See you guys later.